Hi everybody, and today we are going to be going through fraction multiplication, and when we're doing that fraction multiplication, cross cancelling, which is massively important that you could do it. I know from experience people have some issues with it. They don't like doing it, but it's not too bad. So I'm going to show you what cross cancelling looks like, and I'm going to show you the method to use, and then you can have a go at some practice questions. So look, the first thing is, what does cross cancelling look like? Well, the very first thing is you can only cross cancel if you are using a fraction multiplication. So if you think of cross cancelling and you look at the multiply sign, that's like a cross, so you can only cross cancel when we are using fraction multiplication. None of the other things, can't do it with division or anything else, only with multiplication. So I'm just going to show you some examples. What can we see in here? Can we see anything? Well, I can see that I've got two numbers in the 2 times table, 2 and 8. Let's look at another example. Can you see anything in here? I can see 3 and 6. They're in the 3 times table. And for this one, well, look at that. I can see 2 and 8 and 3 and 9. And these are 3 examples. These are the only way, or the only combinations that we can have for fraction cross cancelling. What's a way of remembering that? Well, I always remember a great big green cross. If I can make this shape with the numbers that I'm going to cancel down, then that reminds me of a cross, and so cross cancelling. So that's how we recognise what cross cancelling, or when I can do it. Let's now have a look at a method. So I'm just going to take my first example here, and I've got 2 and 8, and they're in the 2 times table. So what can I do? Well, let's simplify that. 2 goes into 2 once, and 2 goes into 8 4 times. Now when I've done that, if you want to do it, you can rewrite it like this. Where I had the 2, I just rewrite it with a 1, and where I had the 8, I rewrite it with a 4. So I've got 1/3 times 5/4. And now I just do the fraction multiplication bit. Remember, I've got a video on that. If you're not sure how to do fraction multiplication, go and have a look at that video. I'm going to put a link up there for you as well. But it is essentially easy. It's top times top and bottom times bottom. And in this case, I'd have 1 times 5 is 5 and 3 times 4 is 12. Okay, there's the first look at a method. Now let's have a look at this one. What have I got? Well, I'm looking at the problem. I've definitely got a 3 and a 9. They're in the 3 times table. And oh look, I can also do this one. I can do 2 and 8 as well. So let's try the 2 times table bit first. 2 goes into 2 once. 2 goes into 8 4 times. Now let's have a look at the 3 times table for this. 3 goes into 3 once. 3 goes into 9 3 times. Have a bit of a tidy up and rewrite it just so it looks a bit more sensible, and that's going to be 1/1 times 3/4. And don't worry what these fractions look like, because we are in the process of simplifying it and cross cancelling. So now I've reached the point where I'm just going to do my fraction multiplication. I get 1 times 3 is 3 and 1 times 4 is 4, and that's what the answer is. That's what 2/3 times 9/8 is. It's easy, isn't it? It's not difficult at all. Well look, it's your go now. So let's see what we can identify. 2 and 7, no. But 3 and 6, yeah, they're in the 3 times table. So I can only cross cancel on with these two numbers. So 3 times table, 3 goes into 3 once, 3 goes into 6 twice. Have a bit of a tidy up, and then I do the fraction multiplication. 2 times 2 is 4, 1 times 7 is 7, and there we go. Just that reminder though, you can only cross cancel when you're multiplying fractions. One final go for you. 7 and 14, I bet you spotted that already. 5 and 15, I bet you spotted that too. Okay, let's look at the 5 times table first. 5 goes into 5 once, 5 goes into 15 3 times. Now chopping over to the 7 times table, 7 goes into 7 once, 7 goes into 14 twice. Have a bit of a tidy up. Not worrying about the fact it says 1/1, just not stressing about that at all. And then simple fraction multiplication, 1 times 2 is 2, 1 times 3 is 3. I end up with 2/3. That's what 5/7 times 14/15. Oh my goodness, seems awful, but didn't we make it easy? So that's it. I hope you've enjoyed the video. I'm going to pop up a couple of links here to my other fraction videos, or videos that you might be interested in. And hey, if you enjoy these videos, subscribe to the channel. It's painless, and it'd be great to have you on board. Thanks very much.